Tonight, the semi-truck driver accused of killing one person and hurting another in a crash near Conifer is now in ICE custody. Our cameras were the only ones there as Ignacio Cruz Mendoza walked out of the Jefferson County Jail yesterday, where immigration agents were waiting for him.
He was sentenced to 1 year behind bars following that crash last summer on Highway 285. Denver 7 Investigates was the first report that, according to ICE, Cruz Mendoza was in the U.S. illegally at the time of that crash and has been removed from the U.S. 12 times since 2002. And when Cruz Mendoza was arrested, the records revealed he did not have a valid commercial driver's license and legally should not have been driving that semi. Well, now the widow of the man who died in the crash is pushing for reform in the trucking industry.
Investigative reporter Natalie Chuck joins us now to break it all down. Natalie, what does his widow want to see happen?
Well, we told you all at the top of the hour, Deanne Miller lost her husband Scott in that crash, and now she wants to see stricter laws nationwide for truck drivers. She's been working with American Truckers United. It's a group calling for reform in the trucking industry. Earlier this month, she actually went all the way to Arkansas, testifying in support of a proposed bill out there. It is being called the Secure Roads and Safe Trucking Act of 2025. The law would create stricter requirements for non-U.S. citizens operating commercial vehicles and require that drivers speak and read English. Plus, it would create harsher penalties for drivers operating without a valid commercial driver's license. That is something that Deanne says she would like to see here, you guys, in Colorado.
So, Natalie, what changes has Colorado made to the trucking industry?
Yes, so they actually did make some strides last year. Colorado passed some legislation just before this crash, House Bill 241135. It changed the penalties for any driver operating a commercial motor vehicle without a CDL. Previously, this was just a traffic infraction, which is a civil matter, but instead this law made this a violation that is a misdemeanor. It also holds employers accountable who might hire someone knowing that they did not have the proper CDL. So a little bit of a step in the direction that Deanne wants to see Colorado take.
A little bit of accountability there.
All right, Natalie Chuck, thanks for staying on top of the story for us.
Thank you.